Y'all, I have been sick of Ronnie since episode 1, season 1. And I'm still sick. When Mama was on that honeymoon, how did y'all feel? That wee had scared guys. Did y'all watch The Shy, season 3, episode 1? If you didn't, what are you doing? What are you doing? Welcome back to my channel. Growing up, I always wanted a talk show, so thank God for YouTube. And if you're Black, I'm rooting for you too. So we're just gonna go ahead and get into the video. Where is it coming from, y'all? I don't know, but we're gonna get into the video. Where do I start? Season 3, episode 1. We cannot just graze over the fact that Brandon is gone. So Jason Mitchell is no longer a part of The Shy, and pretty much that is the reason why I felt like I wanted to start recapping this show, because I really thought this season would be trash. And I was like so shocked and appalled after I watched episode 1 of season 3. This turnaround is super amazing. So what I will say is I think that Brandon's departure from the show is going to show us a lot of character development for all the other amazing characters in the show. And basically what I'm going to go ahead and do is just run down what occurred in season 3, episode 1, and how I think the story would develop based off of what we saw this past week. The main person I was worried about seeing after, there's no more Brandon, was little Kevin. Kevin, Alex Hibbert, he's such an amazing actor. Just to be so young, he's amazing. And this episode starts off with his mom and stepmom getting married. Basically, I just see his character as like really striving not to be another statistic. Like he has this inner battle between doing what's right and what's wrong, and he has like the good devil or the good angel and the bad devil on his shoulders. So he has Poppa and Jake on his shoulders, and he's just like torn between being, good with good morals, and then just all the bad influences and the lack of guidance. Like, where is his mom and stepmama all the time? They're always leaving him, and him and Jake and Poppa just be running around. Keisha be running around. So poor little Kev is just out here. And Brandon, I felt like, was a super constant good influence for him. So I'm just amazed to see that they are going to keep Kevin character, and they have to keep Kevin's character. So they're going to keep his character growing in this season, and I think we will see even more develop in him. We'll see if he turns out to be the good Kev or the bad Kev. I think we'll see a lot of who he becomes in this season. And y'all, please don't be distracted by my undergarments and everything that's going on. It's just this video is about The Shy, so I don't want to see any comments about the way I look. Okay, we're talking about The Shy. So the next character we're going to get into is Keisha. So like I said, Keisha be running around, she be doing her thing, and I mean, this episode pretty much shows her doing her thing after the wedding. So basically, she gets this bracelet at the wedding from her stepmom, and it has, longitude and latitude. I don't know exactly what that's called, but it has, she knows how to get home if she gets lost. And that is a major part that I think will be a theme in this season. So she gets that bracelet. I think this bracelet is going to be very big. So we're going to stay tuned for that. We still see her and Emmett doing what they do, but she told Emmett that she is on to bigger and better things. She's not worried about him and the baby mama. She also had this long conversation with Emmett about being scared to leave home. But Keisha's always leaving home. But she just meant she's scared to leave Chicago to pursue track because she doesn't really love it. She's just good at it. So, like I said, that bracelet I think will be a major deal in this season, but we'll just have to wait and see. But speaking of Emmett and Keisha, we're just going to get into Emmett. Emmett is trying to be on his grown man. So since Brandon is no longer there, Emmett feels like it is his responsibility, you know, to carry on Brandon's legacy. So he's going to be an integral part, maybe, I'm thinking, in Kevin's life. And that's going to keep him connected to Keisha, although he moved in with his baby mom. It's just going to be amazing to see what they do with Emmett taking on Brandon's everything. So Brandon was like a mentor. He had the businesses, and I just see we're gonna see Emmett's character develop into that influence, that good influence, because we know Emmett has been struggling, and you know, he seems like he's getting his act together. So with Brandon gone, I love that Emmett's character is going to develop this way, because I think it's going to be a positive thing that he does this season. So speaking of Brandon, we're going to talk about Brandon's mom. She kept saying, you know, that Chicago don't love you. Chicago don't love you. Get up out of here. Get up out of here. And she kept hounding on that fact. She told Emmett that. And if you know what happens at the end of this episode, I kept on wondering, like, why is she saying, like, Chicago don't love you, get up out of here, get up out of here? But I kind of understood that theme for that episode. And also I was wondering, does that mean that she is, you know, leaving the show? So because Brandon and Coogie, which were her kids, they've both passed in the show, does that mean that she's going to be leaving? We also see the connection with or the conversation with her and Otis Perry. And I was just wondering, like, they didn't tell us what happened to Brandon, or did I miss that? But did Otis have a connection to Brandon's death? I'm wondering. I can't really remember. I really need to go back and watch season 2, because Mama was not having it. She told Otis she don't need nothing from him. Bye, Otis. In my Temptations voice. Bye, Otis. So yeah, so Chicago doesn't love you. She don't want any parts of Otis. And I'm wondering, will we see Brandon's mom anymore? Or is she going to get up out of Chicago? So, over myself, I literally just talked for a long time about some more of these shy characters. So I'm going to try to get through this very quickly, because I don't remember what I said. And I said some good stuff. When you wear a bra that's too little, things happen to your body that ain't really true. Okay? So... but that's the only strapless bra I had, so whatever. We're going to get right into it. Jake, we're going to definitely see him develop, because his brother, Reggie, is gone. So Reggie passed away in a drive-by shooting on the last episode, I think, of last season. And basically now we have this new character, Luke James Clays. He's Jake's older brother. So he was a brother older than Jake, who had been in prison. Somehow Otis Perry got custody of Jake after Reggie's death, and the older brother is there to take Jake back. And then we see Jake's mom come. And did y'all catch it when Jake's mama said she sold him for $5,000? Y'all, that is not funny, but it made me chuckle. Like, mama, you tried it. You really tried it. But we're just going to have to see how this story develops and see the characters develop. So Jake's older brother and girlfriend, I'm thinking. We need to see what's going on with them. I haven't really quite put my finger on it, if they will even be sustainable characters, but maybe they will. But we just have to wait and see. Then we have Poppa, who is Kevin's other little friend. And I love Poppa. He's always so... you know, introspective, and he's so wise beyond his years. I love the lessons that Poppa teaches. So in this episode, we see him teach about soul ties, and we see him and Maisha connect. And I also love Maisha. She seems like such an intellectual, strong, black young woman, as so many of us have been growing up. So I love that character, and I don't want Maisha to go anywhere. But y'all need to stop passing Maisha around to the homies. Maisha is worth more than that, okay? So, Lena, please stop passing Maisha around, okay? Because I don't like that message now. But anyways, Maisha and Poppa, they're amazing. And I would love to see what happens with them this season because they seem like they would connect more than Kevin and Maisha would. And Kevin was like, don't hurt her now. He has the soft spot for Maisha. He says she's special. So yeah, that's Jake and Poppa. Those are Kevin's little roll dogs. So we'll see what kind of mess they get into this season. Last but not least, Ronnie. Y'all, I have been sick of Ronnie since episode 1, season 1. And I'm still sick. Why was he trying to get in that funeral? Like, you should not be allowed in the funeral because you are ultimately the reason that Brandon is in this predicament. I mean, we're not talking about Jason Mitchell, but we're talking about Brandon because Brandon wouldn't have been hemmed up in some of the stuff that he was hemmed up in had Ronnie not killed Coogie for no reason. But I'm gonna link season 1 episode down below. I'm gonna link season 3 episode 1 down below. I don't know if season 2 episode 1 is on, but if it's there, I'm gonna link it too because y'all gonna see how often Ronnie gets on people's nerves. But he was trying to get into the funeral. Comment down below if you think he should have been in that funeral. Do you think Ronnie should have went to the funeral? Because I don't. I'm glad they didn't let him in. I'm glad that Kevin did not vouch for him. But after he was not led into the funeral, there is the scene where he's at a bar and pretty much some guys were telling him what guys or what people say about him in the community. And I love the line where he said, thanks for holding me accountable, because Ronnie is never held accountable for anything. So I do see that his character is going to be trying to, you know, right his wrongs, which he's been trying to do that, but something always pulls Ronnie back. Every time I try to leave, something keeps pulling me back. Poor Ronnie. And this season, I think his downfall maybe will be being the last person to see Keisha. Like, he was just in the wrong place at the wrong time. And guys, we're just gonna have to see what happens. I think that Ronnie is gonna try to get on the right path, but he saw Keisha before she just was gone. And y'all, one more thing. When Mama was on that honeymoon, how did y'all feel? That wee had scared me. It really scared me. But y'all, comment, like, subscribe for more videos like this. Even if you don't like, comment, or subscribe, I'm gonna make more videos like this because I thought season 3 would be trash, and they, woo, to my surprise, I had to pick my jaw up off the floor because that episode was good. So I'm excited to see Candy and Lala. I do not think they are great actresses, but you know what? I'm rooting for everybody black. So comment, like, subscribe, share this video too. What do y'all think is gonna happen in episode 2? Okay? Cause honey, they about to have to do something because Keisha gone, honey. Like, we done lost all these characters. Lena, what y'all doing? What is episode 2 gonna be about? I cannot wait. Y'all need to put that on YouTube too, because ain't nobody want to pay for Showtime either. All right, yeah, guys, I'm just rambling at this point. So like I said, comment, like, subscribe, and share my video. And guys, I'm back at my house. I'm so excited. So I'm going to try to push out more videos for you because I did take a long break, unsolicited break at that. AliExpress has something to do with that. Like I said, I'm rambling. So just go ahead, comment, like, subscribe, share this video. Bye.